if they can do it today. As we get ready for tip-off, and Texas in their white uniforms gets the first possession of the day. Rori Harmon with the ball in her hands. It was a slow start for Texas offensively yesterday, but Hattie Phi gets them started, and then Texas picks up in the full court pressure. As we look at the Oklahoma State lineup, they are inserting Garzon today because of the matchup against Gaston. They think they can take advantage of that.
Yeah, somebody's got to control Gaston, and Garzon did a great job the first meeting, so see if it will carry over into this game today. And
Garzon hit 3 3-pointers against Gaston in each of the 2 meetings this year.
Well, Brent, anytime you have a post player that can step out, it becomes a problem for the defense.
So Alnadas, all Big 12 first team, leads the way, almost 14 points a game. The transfer from Kansas City, she misses the first shot of the game for the Cowgirls. Rori Harmon wildly into the paint, can't connect on her first shot. As we look at the lineup, Gonzales and Holle around Harmon, then Gaston and Phi inside. Backdoor cuts, and that's how Oklahoma State broke down Texas in their first meeting with them.
Great passing, precision. Just got to finish the play.
Texas, the co-champions in the Big 12 this year. They shared the championship with Oklahoma, but earned the #1 seed. Garzon, there she is. That's why she's in the starting lineup.
Okay, so Brenda, she doesn't just shoot the 3. I think it could have been a 4 from the Tennessee. That was from the holler.
Love it. Love it. Big shot. That's why J.C. Hoyt chose to start Leora Garzon, because of her ability to stretch the defense. Now Gaston going to take it at Garzon on this end.
Oh, Garzon's going to be a big presence for them today.
So they stripped it the time before. Gaston takes it in, draws the foul on this trip. Garzon with her first foul of the game, and Gaston makes the first free throw. Her career high this year was 24 against Kansas. She has improved so much this year, become a leader, taken on a lot more responsibilities for Texas. And a scramble. This possession arrow will go in favor of the Cowgirls. J.C. Hoyt, the youngest coach among the Power 5 conferences in her first season after coming over after a successful career at Kansas City. Blocked from behind. Gonzales, it looked like Taylon Collins had an easy look at the basket.
But Texas, an excellent job of recovery and helping. So there you see, going in, great pass, and then just the help coming from the backside.
Lexi Keys to Alnadas. Back to Lexi Keys. Lexi Keys and Taylon Collins were part of this team last year. So many of the others making an impact were transfer students that J.C. Hoyt was able to bring in from the portal, including Alnadas, who just committed that travel.
I love this system because, Brenda, there's not really a one-person standing offensively. It's 5 people able to score, and she wants everybody to have the opportunity to score.
Texas had a heck of a time scoring yesterday, especially in the first half. They only scored 18 points in the first half against Kansas State. Then they came out and scored 21 in the third quarter, so they kind of dusted the rust off.
Well, they're getting shots up right now, not going in, but look, Holle, she's a shooter. The next one's going in, and it did.
Baseline jumper goes for Lexi Keys. This is the #1 3-point percentage team in the Big 12.
That's a tremendous stat for this ball team.
Rori Harmon banks one in. She had an 0 for 12 start yesterday against Kansas State. Hit her first one late in the third quarter, so that's got to be good news for Texas.
No conscience, Brenda. You just don't have it. Your competitors, you just keep playing.
There's Garzon. And so Oklahoma State has only scored on 3-point baskets. They're 3 of 4 from distance to grab the early lead. Hattie Phi wide open inside.
Yeah, great ball movement. Holle just drew so much defense that left Phi right wide open.
Milton, who hit the game-winning shot yesterday and scored 12 points, misses that one. Shay Holle back down quickly, and a much better start offensively for Texas today. Collins, some collision in the lane. Lexi Keys misses. Offensive rebound. That's why Cassidy DeLapp is in the game. She brings the muscle. Of course, Vic Schaefer earned Big 12 Coach of the Year this year. So much adversity for this team. Injuries. And a nice drive to the basket by Holle. She'll go to the free throw line when we come back. 4:53 in the first quarter. A great start for both teams, but they are likely to host either way.
Yeah, it all depends on the outcomes today for Oklahoma as well.
So the foul was committed before we went to break by Leor Garzon, and that's a problem for Oklahoma State. She's got 2 fouls now and takes a seat on the bench. Now, Claire Chastain is into the game, number 12. She was not available yesterday because of an illness for Oklahoma State. That's her right there. She has started every game this year, and they missed her offense yesterday.
Yeah, and it's great to see her back, and may start off a little rusty, but a big substitution for Garzon, who's on the bench.
You know, it was just remarkable. Taryn Milton averages over 10 points a game. She is a transfer from UT Arlington, played 4 years there, all Sun Belt second teams with the game on the line, and she hit the game-winning shot.
Yeah, it talked a lot about trust. They trusted that she would get the job done.
Muhammad attacks right at Claire Chastain.
And she's picking up where she left off, and she's so athletic. You saw her explode to the basket, attack the basket. Her wingspan is huge.
Oklahoma State was able to solve this Texas defense in the first meeting and beat Texas in Stillwater. They played well in Austin, but lost that game. Aussie from 3. Yes.
Great look.
Gonzales using the ball screen. Big rebound for Taylon Collins.
Yeah, Oklahoma State's got to do that. They cannot give Texas extra possessions.
Chastain between 2 defenders.
Well, Brenda, when you shoot the 3 well, you shoot the 3.
What an entertaining first quarter in our first semifinal. We had 2 one-point games yesterday. Gonzales, Milton's out in front. Can she get to it? Oh, not in time, and steps on the baseline. All right, 18.7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Texas with an opportunity for the last shot of the quarter. They go to Taylor Jones into the game inside. She misses. This team, Texas, looking to defend their Big 12 championship title as they won the tournament last year here in Kansas City. They were co-champs in the regular season along with Oklahoma and earned the number 1 seed in this tournament. The ball ahead deflected by Taylor Jones. Taylor Jones is way too long to try to throw that pass over.
Yeah.
A step back and led with the elbow with Aussie all over her. And then moving along the baseline when you're not allowed to is a violation. Texas is the number 1 scoring defense in the Big 12. They're number 1 at turnovers forced with almost 21 a game. They're number 1 in the Big 12 in block shots. That's the defense for Vic Schaefer's squad. And DeYona Gaston, I think, a little ticked off that she got that foul on the other end, takes it inside. And it looks like J.C. Hoyt is going to roll the dice and bring Leor Garzon back into the game, who made the first basket of the game, hit a 3-pointer for Oklahoma State, then picked up a couple of fouls. But she's going to check back in if this free throw is made. And it is. So here comes Garzon.
We'll keep an eye on and see who Garzon defends, because I would think that she would not be defending Gaston. So We'll see.
Cross-court pass to Lexi Keys. Bucket.
Wow. They do a great job, Brenda, of finding the open three-point player because Texas helps so much.
From the field is not a three-pointer. The rest are all from three-point range.
Oh, nice pass.
Beautiful pass to Collins, who scores at the rim. It's a one-point game.
Yeah, great pass. Collins just running down just the middle of the lane. Beautiful pass.
And we've seen Oklahoma State try that a couple of times. Push ahead, and they've thrown the ball away. That was perfect execution.
Just caught Texas not getting back.
Gaston, no. The chase for the ball. Looks like Garzon is actually guarding Holle on that question, but there's Shaylee Gonzales for three.
Well, Keys had to come over here, Brenda, and defend.
Milton?
Nice.
Wow.
Yesterday, Texas had a lot of moving screens, and today the guards are really running their man off the screener, so that's not even involved now.
Gaston with the tip in on the offensive rebound and put back.
Gaston can get up, can't she, Brenda?
She sure can. 5 points now, a couple of rebounds for Gaston, the all-Big 12 first-teamer. Cassidy DeLapp posting up Taylor Jones, muscling it in. Good help from Gaston.
Yeah.
And it will stay on this end, and Gaston is frustrated. Milton spins, draws the foul on Gonzales, and she'll go to the free throw line this year.
This kid used to be here, now she's here. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, with the transfer portal, you're like, man, she looks familiar. Oh, yeah, she played for that school before.
That's
yeah.
right.
Taryn Milton made both free throws to draw the Cowgirls within two.
A lot of fun.
Last year here at Municipal Auditorium for this tournament, Rori Harmon has to raise up. Good defense from Oklahoma State, but they can't finish the deal. Muhammad scores and a blocking foul and one.
They just nullify what they did so well before. So you see clock's running down 1 second. Harmon shoots it. You got to block out. You just cannot give them an extra possession.
Amina Muhammad, the 6'4" freshman from DeSoto, Texas. Good length and defense from 5.
Great hands, just high hands, and that's one thing Texas is really good at, active hands. They may not get a steal, but if they get deflections, that's just as good on the defensive end.
Winantanda into the game for Texas, number 32, misses that, and then a foul committed. DeLapp just a 55% free throw shooter for the Cowgirls. Well, March is here, and the ESPN tournament. Invite your friends and get ready for the madness, because tomorrow is Selection Sunday. Jones feeds Winantanda. Big rebound for DeLapp.
Yeah, two big bodies going after it inside. Gotta love it.
Taryn Milton with the ball in her hands, defended by Muhammad. Aussie. Lexi Keys finds DeLapp. DeLapp spins. What a move on Ashley Jones.
I would think you've got to go to Holle right now, or inside right there. Yeah.
Gaston muscles it up, just what you said.
Well, when you haven't scored in a while, you go for a high percentage shot. So Gaston in the paint, and Holly's just been a really good shooter today on the outside. Got to drive on her.
Alnadas with a mismatch, high out the window. Coming up at halftime, Andrea Lloyd, Tyler Denning will be here. They'll be joined by a very special guest. Jody Conrad is in the house. Three-pointer goes down. Shaylee Gonzales, big shot for Texas before the halftime buzzer. Rick Schaefer's squad 11. Right before the half, Gonzales hit a big three-pointer for Texas, but it looked like there might have been an illegal screen not called, and J.C. Hoyt went to the halftime locker room not very happy about it.
Yeah, and you'll see that Jones just watch her just step into the screen, knocks Keys away, and then gets an open three. And yeah, I don't know, as a coach, I wouldn't be very happy either, Brenda.
So that's a big shot that extends the lead to 5 points at the half. Oklahoma State with the first possession. Shot clock winding down. Alnadas, that's,
yes,
I believe, her second field goal of the game. Patty Fye defended well inside by Taylon Collins. Here's Milton going to work on Holle. Dishes off to Collins. Oh. How about that for a little quick run? Patty Fye had not quite gotten her balance in her post position.
Yeah, and so you see you driving, look, right down the middle. There's not a lot of help, but if you do help, there's no backside help, and she does a great job of finishing. And
beautiful inbounds play.
Because On's got to screen somebody.
Milton was waiting for something. Keys throws it away right in the hands of Fye.
It just took too long for that play to develop.
Gaston going to work, and that's going to be on Garzon. If that is, it's her third foul. And now she picks up her third foul. So that's a big part of the offensive weaponry of the Cowgirls offense that is now on the bench.
Yeah, I think that was J.C. Hoyt's plan, is to get her out so you can pull Gaston out away from the basket. And when you do that when you hit threes and make threes.
But Texas countered with having Gaston attack her on the post. Collins. Oh. She had the right idea, was going to go to Cassidy DeLapp.
Is that right? Stickum? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know if they still call it that. Called? That might be an old-fashioned.
Old school 80s.
Gets the handoff. Harmon runs right into the DeLapp, but look at the length of Fye, and then because DeLapp had Harmon on her. These two teams met twice in the regular season. Oklahoma State walked in Stillwater.
We have a lot of respect for Oklahoma State being able to beat it. And earlier when they were doing that, they were getting off some early threes. So now Texas is backing up and just playing half-court defense. Very unusual for a Texas team.
Garzon back into the game. Gets Gaston up in the air.
Yeah.
Holle out ahead of everybody. Garzon. Alnadas thought about it a little bit. May have hesitated. Good hustle by Keys. Saves it back to Texas. Oh, and then right into... That is just unfortunate for Alnadas because that was a dangerous pass. So the foul on Naomi Alnadas, her first. Clear out for Gaston. Gaston going to work on Collins, takes it right at her, draws the foul. So Gaston is rewarded at the free throw line.
I don't know how you would signal that as official. Here I go. It's not a chop. It's not a block. I don't know what it is. It was, I don't know.
I mean, she was right there in legal guarding position. Texas leading by 8 now. This is their biggest lead. What does Oklahoma State need to do to chip away at this lead?
Well, try to get open looks. And, yeah, Texas right now is making them play really fast.
Gonzales, what a tough shot. And a steal by Rori Harmon. Gets into the passing lane. 2-on-1. Double clutch and scores.
First of all, you can't pick up your dribble right there, and you don't need to throw it to whoever Rori Harmon's playing, guarding.
A 13-2 run for Texas gives them a 12-point lead. A trip to the Big 12 championship final on the line, and finally Taryn Milton. Oh, good defense because Gonzales was wide open coming off the screen.
A little misdirection, and that's a great defense on the ball.
Alnadas being hounded by Harmon, gets by Jones, but she'll go to the free throw line. She started at Iowa Western Community College, where she was an NJCAA All-American. She just has a real emotional attachment to her coach, just loves playing for her, and is such a ball of energy for this team.
Well, she's a player that represents J.C. Hoyt. I mean, she's, you know, great work ethic.
And J.C. Hoyt is a mini-me of her mother, who is a very successful high school coach in the state of Kansas, won 4 state championships and 107 games in a row at one point.
It's just like it's almost like you never get away from it, because, you know, her mom goes, yeah, you remember that turnover you had?
That's
and I'm
right.
like, you know, no, I don't want to remember it, but her mom's done a great job in mentoring J.C. Hoyt. So it's really fun to see her success of her mom.
Rori Harmon knocks down a mid-range jumper to extend the lead back to double digits.
Nice cut.
Backdoor cut, beautiful pass to set up DeLab.
Yeah, and those are the type of things that they're going to do, because Texas right now is really overplaying and making it difficult to reverse the basketball. So great backdoor cut.
Oklahoma State has time to come back. Remember, they were down by as many as 13 points against West Virginia and came back and won the game. But if Rori Harmon is hitting shots for Texas, things are going well for the Longhorns. Shot clock winding down. Harmon all over Alnada. She pulls up, hits it. That's a big shot.
Let's see. Are they going to go to Gaston or going back door? Or no?
Rori Harmon rises up. No, and that's the way the third quarter will end.
They're going to battle. They're going to fight. Just find a way, a little bit of easier way to score, because Texas is doing a great job on the defensive end.
All right, now here, this is interesting development. Taryn Milton has been handling the ball all day, but now Rori Harmon is on her. Oklahoma State gets the ball inside, and then a foul committed on Gonzales.
That is the first bucket that Garzon has scored since her first 2 threes when we started the first quarter.
And what a pass in stride to Gonzales.
The point guard's the quarterback, and you know what? You see somebody running for a touchdown.
All the pressure defense from Texas.
Yeah, I think Keys has got to get her a look.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Alnada's cast out. How about that?
Oh, okay. Just she was her range. She had to step out a little bit more, Brenda.
Draws the Cowgirls within 6. What a dramatic three-pointer as the shot clock was winding down. And what an answer from Shay Holle. I've been telling people all year long, make sure you tune in to the Big 12 Championship here in Kansas City, because you're going to see plays like that. Big block from Gaston. It will stay here. But that three-pointer from Alnada's can't get that one to go. And here comes Rori Harmon racing as soon as she catches the ball. Good defensive transition for the Cowgirls.
Yeah. There's players that are quick, and then there's players that are quick with the ball, and Rori Harmon is super quick with the ball.
You talked about that with J.J. Quinterly of West Virginia yesterday. Just heartbreaking that she went down with that injury, was playing on a hobbled ankle as Harmon tries some late shot clock heroics.
Great hustle.
Lexi Keys right at Harmon, no foul. Ooh. But I wanted to mention J.J. Quinterly. You think about that West Virginia game, so many people saying they needed to have that win to get in the tournament. And because of her injury late, it made it tough for her to get up off that ankle. She was out at the end of the game. That has to be a factor for consideration when the committee looks at their body of work. They've deserved it. Gaston scores inside.
She was the heart and soul of that team. And yeah, it was just really painful to watch her.
Shay Holle really has today.
Yeah, she's shooting 50% from the field. I just like her just calmness on the game. She's got a beautiful jump shot.
And right on cue. Right on cue. Alnada's launches one. Hits it.
If it's not pertaining to this team and winning, don't bring it to me. Love that.
I love it too, and that's probably what she's reminding them of in this. No distractions, do what we need to do to get back in this game. Garzon reaches in and picks up her 4th foul.
It just gives Texas extra time to just run some time off the clock. So,
But they don't.
But they don't.
But they get the basket on a well-executed inbound play.
Absolutely. See how much I know.
Sometimes when you see the moment, you seize the moment, right?
Look, and their defense is not backing down. It's not like they're going to play conservative. Look at them. They're still going after it.
Cassidy DeLapp kicks out to Keys. That's a good-looking play. But Keys can't convert.
Yeah, great look. That's the looks they got to get.
Under 3 minutes to play. Texas leading by 11, holding on to the basketball, trying to return to the Big 12 championship final to defend their crown.
Okay, watch them go into Hattie Faye. Or Garzon down low. One of them down low there. Yeah.
Gaston out to Holle. Harmon from distance hits it. Rori Harmon hits her first three-pointer of the game, and that could be the dagger.
Yeah, if you're going to give up something to Rori Harmon, you give up the 3. That's a dagger.
Cassidy DeLapp just muscling her way in over everybody.
She's going to throw it up.
Just 2:11 remaining. Does Oklahoma State have another miraculous comeback in their bag? Gaston, no. And even though Oklahoma State was blocking out, Texas found a way to wiggle away and go get an offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's just an extra. Those are the things that you got to stick that rebound. You can't allow them to get another second chance points.
Rori Harmon missing that one, and Oklahoma State has to press, has to push. Milton being bumped all the way down the court. Cassidy DeLapp cleaning it up, and a timeout called by J.C. Hoyt.
Shoot, rebound, shoot, rebound, shoot, rebound.
Texas going against the full court pressure. They get it easily into Rori Harmon. She runs by everybody. And then a foul committed.
Go for the steal. Don't just grab a foul. Go for the steal. Get a steal. Like there.
Almadas almost got it, but the quick hands of Harmon recovered.
He's going to have a hard time trapping her.
She is so elusive.
Yeah, I've never seen her pick up the ball right there.
Vic Schaefer says, get the ball back to Rori. Gaston, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Oklahoma State has a chance, down 10. Garzon steps back, 3. Yes! 7-point game.
You got to go get the ball. You got to go get the ball.
Time is wasting away for Oklahoma State. They seem to be conceding here.
And Gaston's becoming a point guard.
And an offensive rebound will seal the deal. The #1 offensive rebounding team in the conference dominated on the boards today, and the Texas Longhorns are going back to the Big 12 championship.